He stuffed me into a sack and threw me into the pool just to vent that manipulative woman's anger. He did it again and again, but after all that torture, his anger still wasn't satisfied. He brought out the baseball bat he usually used to beat people, and he slammed it down on me again and again. Only when he reached 99 strikes did he finally stop before leaving. He kicked me several more times. I watched him walk away with her in his arms. In that moment, my heart went completely cold. I finally decided to let go of our 7-year relationship. After returning home, I threw away everything that represented our love. Then I took off the necklace he once gave me. I also canceled all my identity records in the country and boarded a plane to leave without hesitation. 3 days earlier, I had gone to the registry to reissue our marriage certificate, but the staff accidentally told me. The marriage certificate we held for 3 years was fake. The system showed I was still single, but he was shown as married. And the spouse listed was that manipulative woman. Only then did I realize I had been living inside his lies all along. I returned home in a daze. I originally wanted to say goodbye to him for the last time, but I accidentally overheard his conversation with his friend. Only then did I understand. I was just a substitute. When I came back to the country years ago, he originally wanted to send the substitute away, but he couldn't bear to, so he kept her by his side. And marrying the manipulative woman was just compensation because he couldn't make her official before. Hearing his shameless reasoning, I turned and left. I called my assistant and canceled all my domestic identity records. I planned to leave the country in 2 weeks. When I returned home again, he was in the kitchen making my favorite meal. Watching him move about like that, I realized love could be acted so realistically. Right at that moment, the manipulative woman called him. After answering, he lied that there was an emergency at work and left in a hurry. He didn't know. I quietly followed him. When I arrived at the hospital, I heard them talking. She said she slipped in the bathroom, so she called him to take care of her. But what I did not expect was that to comfort her. He gave her the prayer beads I had begged so long to get. Seeing them together like that, my heart felt like it was being torn apart. The next day, he came home as if nothing happened. He brought flowers and gifts. He even took me to a candlelight dinner. But I couldn't smile. I happened to feel unwell. He immediately held me with concern and called his assistant to bring some things. But the one who showed up was the manipulative woman. He panicked. She explained the assistant was busy, and she braved the rain to bring the items because she was worried I was in pain. Hearing that, his face filled with distress for her. He handed me the items, told me to go freshen up. When I came out of the bathroom, I saw them embracing each other. I stepped back in shock. I accidentally shattered a vase by the door and ran away in panic the next day. He tried to make up for the failed dinner by hosting a grand banquet for me, but I was still haunted by last night. He thought I was only mad because he left me alone. He quickly promised it would never happen again. I asked him to fire her. He thought I was jealous. Just as he was about to explain, she called again, claiming she had been kidnapped. He immediately assumed I did it for revenge. He forced me to tell him where she was. No matter how hard I explained, he refused to believe me. He lost control. He shoved me hard to the ground. My head bled, but he didn't even look at me.